What's up, guys? So I was woke up this morning and saw an investment property. I went to go check it out in Fountain City, little fourplex, and I was driving and I was just checking out a few different properties. Noticed a couple other ones had for rent signs, so I wanted to see what they're renting out to see what I could potentially get for that area. And then I just wanted to go out and see what other properties were around there for sale or for rent, and what's out there. And when I was out there, I went down some back roads, got lost a little bit, and I stumbled up around Merchants, and I ran across this discount tire, this used tire place that I can remember probably 7 years ago. I was so broke that I couldn't afford tires. I was driving a 2006 Chrysler Sebring that had hail damage, didn't have money to pay my deductible to get it fixed, and I was so broke that I couldn't afford tires. And provide reliable transportation for myself. So I had to go and buy these used tires that had been on a salvage car that was wrecked. And I can remember where I was so broke, or I'd pay the bills for the month and have a few $100s left over, where I'm thinking, okay, I'm good. I've got a little money to go out this weekend, and that's a poverty mindset. Like, I can remember that. It was there, and I've always had an abundance mindset, but I didn't know how to apply that. And I'm here to tell you guys, that's not the way to live. 60% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. There's even more that have less than $1,000 in their bank. And now, being an entrepreneur, being a business owner, I could never fathom that anymore. But I can actually realize it because I've been there, and I want to help people get out of that rat race. I want to help people get out of debt, not living on credit cards, not living paycheck to paycheck, because there's an abundance, there's prosperity out there, and we just have to go out and get it. So if you're watching this, just know there's somebody out there that wants to help you. I want to help you. I want to teach you how to get out of debt and get yourself in a better situation, to where when you have a family, or you have grandkids, or whatever that situation may be, to where you're not having to worry. Like, I want to be able to provide financial freedom for my kids, right? Like, I want to be able to provide for them to where, if anything ever to happen, they're not having to go out and freak out and live some of those like I did. Like, I remember times where I was just absolutely in panic mode because I didn't know what I was going to do, because I had no money. And I want to teach people how to get out of that. I want to impact people. I want to share, my experience and how I went from, literally, I can remember I had to pay off an old bank account because I withdrew $400 knowing I didn't have any money in that bank. But I was so broke where I had to go out and do that, where it negatively impacted my credit score. And I will never live that way again. I will never allow anyone in my sphere to live that way, because there's better ways. If you use your mind, you use your brain, you can go out and create wealth. And I want to show you guys how to do it just like I did.